Now with coronavirus in Israel under practical control, Israeli schools returning in full to normalcy. Students at the Interdisciplinary Center in IDC Herzliya celebrating their classroom homecomings.
After, a year of being on Zoom and being isolated from the rest of the world, it's just been so amazing to see everyone, to be back in person, to have this infrastructure and to have the ability to come together as the university that we are, as this community, as this family.
It's been nice seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time. A lot of people have been at home in their home country, and it's been a wonderful time just seeing everybody again.
Coming back to campus, it's incredible, like actually see the teachers face to face, having proper discussions, seeing who we actually talk to, and just like sitting on the grass and like eating lunch together.
You can work on new projects, do meetings. Frontal people is so much more different than just on Zoom when people have their cameras off. You don't feel connected. And now, like, accept the fact that you don't have space in the parking lot. This is amazing.
Because there are lots of benefits in Zoom. In Zoom, we have the ability to watch a recording and we can make coffee while we're in class, but it still doesn't beat the in-person environment and the interaction that we get.
Business and entrepreneurship, it's a degree where it's very hands-on and it's a lot of group work and you have to work as a team, and to be able to meet together as a team and work together, it makes a very significant impact on like the results and what you guys are able to do together.
So in my one course, which is called Biotech Entrepreneurship, which is an amazing course, it's very geared towards building a venture in the field of biotechnology. So now we actually can meet the professor in person. We can sit in breakout rooms, not physical breakout rooms, sit with them in person with our classmates. We can sit and we can plan and we can use the facilities of IDC. So being back has really helped that experience.
IDC is amazing, like the campus is beautiful, our teachers are incredibly caring also, and like now we get to know that much better.
So it's been an absolute blessing to be at this university and to have this ability to go back. All around the world, people are still studying online, and we are fortunate enough to have this experience.
And joining us now in the studio with more on the return to campus and the start of a new fall 2021 school semester, Jonathan Davis, Vice President of External Relations at the IDC Herzliya, and Jonathan Dar, Business and Entrepreneurship Student at the IDC Herzliya. Thank you both so much for being with me today. I'm really excited to speak with you guys. Jonathan, you're both Jonathans, but I'm going to start over this to my Jonathan to my left. Who's coming back to campus and when?
Well, they all want to come back to campus because the quality of life in Israel is just so much better than in so many other places in the world right now. Because of Corona, because of other stuff, because of anti-Semitism. And when I see the students at IDC Herzliya throwing the frisbee on the grass outside the dorms and having a great time, they seem quite resilient. And they're in Israel at the right time. They got a chance to see maybe a new prime minister. They got a chance to see a new president. They got a chance to see a new head of the Mossad. A lot of action taking place. They were, during the air raid sirens, they got to go to a shelter 2 or 3 times. They have a lot more stuff on their CV as a result of their visit to Israel.
That's for sure. Jonathan, what about you? When did you get back?
I came back, I think, right when Passover started. Came back, and then I had spent time with the family, hung out. Corona was over and everything, so it was just wonderful to finally be able to spend time with my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles. I have a ton of family here, so it was just a wonderful experience coming back.
That's excellent. All right, so I guess I should say, with everything coronavirus related coming down and to a close, what has the school done to prepare for the influx of these students?
What we've done to prepare basically is we've had to make sure that those who need to be quarantined were quarantined. We went out and we vaccinated most of the students who wanted to be vaccinated through their insurance plan at IDC Herzliya.
What's the percentage, do you know?
It's about 90%.
Heck, wow.
90% of our students, maybe more, are vaccinated. They voted with their feet. And basically, now it's a matter of those people who have been vaccinated overseas. When they come back here, they need to do a serological test, so we refer them to the serological test. So we try and provide them with the excellence of beating bureaucracy and getting here in one piece. That's something that we take pride in. So we spend a lot of time with the various ministries here and with the various bureaucracies here to make it a tender loving care landing in this country.
All right. And, were there any requirements that were placed on the student body to return that you maybe had to?
Yeah, as a campus, we wanted to stay safe and everything, and so there was a requirement to have a green pass to be able to come onto campus. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that is now over with on June 1st.
It's now over.
Yeah, correct. But while things were still, kind of in a little bit of iffiness, and we just wanted to see everything's all right, that was a requirement at the time.
All right. So you didn't have, it doesn't sound like you had any troubles getting back here, though, for the most part.
No, I did not. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you say is the most attractive feature drawing people back to IDC's campus right now?
I think that what draws back a lot of people to campus is, number one, the fact that they would prefer to study frontally rather than by Zoom, and we're conducting classes now on campus. That's one reason. The second reason is definitely social. For the last 4 days, there has been blaring music outside of my office in Radzyner Square, where I can't even hear myself.
You make that sound bad.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the way things used to be. I wish I could be a student again.
So,
I'll second that as well. I was just on campus today, and Netta Barzilai, the Eurovision winner, she had a concert, and there was just a ton of people.
Oh, nice.
And if you were trying to work, I can understand them completely. A little bit hectic, but
she's distracting in a good way.
In the best way.
In a good way. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I want to make sure that everybody knows that they can learn more about IDC Herzliya and about the coming fall semester that begins this October after the holidays. You can learn more at rris.adc.ac.il. We'll put that in the graphic below. Jonathan, thank you so much.
To JD, say thank you to Aaron.
To JDs, that's right.
Right.
thank you.